Hi, I'm Adam, and I'd like to talk to you about the financial situation in Ontario. In Canada, as in the majority of countries, the major financial problem at the moment is the huge wealth gap that is now at levels similar to the end of the 19th century. This means that in spite of our economic growth, only the wealthiest have truly seen an improvement in their personal wealth, while the majority of people face higher costs of living that their salaries have just not kept up with. Notably, the ratio of housing costs as a percentage of the average salary has roughly doubled since the late 1980s and early 1990s. To rectify this, we must reverse some of the changes which have led to this situation, and among these is the decision to drastically reduce taxes on the wealthy from a top rate of around 70% to the current 49%, federal and provincial income taxes included, while keeping the majority of Canadians' taxes at a similar level. This lowering of taxes on the wealthy has largely contributed to the lack of government funds available to finance essential services and critical projects for those who truly need them, not to mention the budget deficit. Taxes should therefore be increased progressively for those earning more than $1 million annually. A moderate transaction tax should also be levied on the purchase of sales of shares on the stock market. Higher sales taxes should be imposed on all luxury goods, fancy cars, boats, Rolls Royces, Lamborghini, etc., etc. There are also a category of business, multinational corporations, that pay no tax at all. For example, Google, Amazon, Facebook. All of these companies pay no tax. Europe, on the other hand, some of the countries have forced them to pay tax, and I believe that we should do the same. The extra revenue from this could help reduce or eliminate costs currently charged to average citizens for government services that they require. Instead of giving tax breaks and financial incentives for foreign companies to come to Ontario, we could use this money to create homegrown startups and help small businesses. Outsourcing is one of the many practices keeping Canadian salaries low and giving Canadian workers a sense of insecurity that no matter how hard they work, they will be outsourced in any case. Employers that earn more than $1 million in net revenue per year should have to pay a fixed amount to the Ontario government as a healthcare levy for each employee. The amount of this levy should be roughly what they now pay to insurance companies for private health insurance benefits. These health benefits would become largely redundant if physiotherapy, dental treatment and optical care were actually covered by the OHIP. As most of the money paid for the benefits goes in profits for the insurance companies, we could then use this extra money to improve our health service. We need to find ways of giving Canadians the services they need to survive without having to pay for them, as is now the case, for things like dental care, optical care, physiotherapy, etc. Economies work best when people have money in their pockets to spend.